Bill Pearl was one of the judges, and he was kind of in charge of the thing. And we all know Bill Pearl, right? The fantastic bodybuilding champion.
Not like you do, but
highly respected bodybuilder. But he came to me after the Mr. Olympia in the afternoon, and he said, "Arnold, you're in trouble." And I said, "Why?" He says, "You're number 3.
So I found this video from 2016 where Arnold Schwarzenegger addresses the 1980 Mr. Olympia subject. For those of you who maybe don't know, Arnold won the Mr. Olympia title 6 times between 1970 and 1975, and then he retired to pursue a Hollywood career. He also stayed close to the sport of bodybuilding, becoming a promoter for the Mr. Olympia event. However, in 1980, Arnold made a comeback, surprising everyone, and won the Mr. Olympia title for the 7th time. The consensus between bodybuilding fans and experts is that Arnold never deserved that win, and he only won because of his connections with the sport, with the owners, and with the judges that he developed throughout the years. Prior to this event, Frank Zane was the reigning 3-time Mr. Olympia champion, and he finished 3rd at the 1980 Olympia. Chris Dickerson finished 2nd after Arnold at this show, but most people consider Mike Mentzer as the rightful winner of that show, who finished only 5th that day. If you guys want to hear the whole story, check out this video where I talk this subject in more depth. You can also find the link in the description. Anyway, this was pretty much the short story of the 1980 Mr. Olympia, and there are not too many clips with Arnold talking about this subject. But recently I stumbled across this video of Arnold from the 2016 Arnold Classic seminar, which happens every year after the Arnold Classic Ohio is over, where he was having a dialogue with Kai Green, the winner of that year's competition, where Arnold addressed the 1980 Mr. Olympia event. This is what Arnold had to say.
Yeah, but it reminded me so much because when I was competing in 1980 at the Mr. Olympia in Australia, and Bill Pearl was one of the judges, and he was kind of in charge of the thing. And we all know Bill Pearl, right? The fantastic bodybuilding champion.
Not like you do, but
highly respected bodybuilder. But he came to me after the Mr. Olympia in the afternoon, and he said, "Arnold, you're in trouble." And I said, "Why?" He says, "You're number 3. You're 3rd place." He says, "So you have to pull off some trick by the evening." He says, "You have to be more ripped, you have to have a better posing or something, because remember the posing round isn't not until the evening, so you still have a shot." Well, I practiced, I tell you, I was like going crazy. This a few hours between the afternoon pre-judging and then the evening show. I posed and posed and posed and sweat out an extra 2-3 pounds. And came evening, I then pulled it off and got the extra points with my posing and won the competition, won the Olympia.
So basically Arnold said that after the 1980 Mr. Olympia prejudging he was 3rd, or at least this is what one of the judges told him between the prejudging and the finals that year, and that he won the competition because of the posing round, which he practiced over and over again to perfect until the finals. Now I couldn't find the scorecards from that year's Olympia. It would be interesting to fact check this story. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know where I can find that. What's interesting though is that Arnold kinda admits in this video that he was not going to win that Mr. Olympia event and that he had to put out a trick to do so. Maybe he is right about having to put out a trick to win the event, but I'm not sure that the posing round did the trick. It may have been something else indeed. What do you guys think? Did Arnold Schwarzenegger deserve to win this show or not? Make sure you check out this video where I discuss the subject in more depth. Find the link in the description. Like this video and subscribe if you want to see more bodybuilding content like this. Thank you guys and see you next time.